What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. The previous video you guys should have seen was buttoning up Ryan's EF sedan. Now, before this car goes home, I need to build an intake for it because he's actually been wanting one for a while for his Integra, and now the engine's in his sedan and the car is finally here to get one done. Now this morning I took PONDA to go get the wheels swapped out because there's a CRX meet coming up, the NorCal CRX owners. Now you guys probably are going to see this video after the meet. I want to get PONDA looking good. I threw some wheels on there. I picked up my suspension. I'm probably going to work on it a little bit later since this car is on the driveway and it is kind of hot to kind of work in the sun back there. But I want to go ahead and knock the intake out for Ryan, and then well, there's still no oil in the transmission, so I can't even get this car off the driveway. So I spoke to Ryan and he wants the intake to come out behind the headlight and have the V-stack somewhere here, because when he gets to the track he takes the headlights out and then he puts the extension on to put the V-stack out the front bumper to draw in that direct air. I originally was going to make it to go down underneath here, but I don't want to cut his support. I think it'd be more practical, so that way he doesn't have to take off his headlight every single time and it will get air through the grill there. But taking off the headlight, it's not that hard. 2 bolts, one underneath. I don't think I have much material, but lucky for me I do have this little 45, and then I have this 45 pipe here. I got a couple straight to 90. We'll dig for it in just a second, but first let me find all my material, plan it out, and then execute. So I just finished welding up the intake right here, and honest opinion, I think I could have done a better job if my workstation was a little more cleaner. Literally, this is where I'm welding this ginormous piece. So the welds, I mean, not too shabby. There are some really great ones, like the last one I just did, which is like right here, this back half. And then you can see how the line is not straight. Literally elbow just hitting everything, causing my you know, welds go kind of crooked. But I got it all welded up. This is just literally all scrap material, the brand new stuff. I didn't even use it. It's just hooking up the homie with an intake. I mean, he has a setup, it's just, you know, couplers on couplers, but this one I just welded up to make it one whole piece. And I don't remember which side is throttle body. Okay, this is the V-stack side. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set this up real quick. Simple enough, plenty of wiggle space. I might just add a bracket right here just so it's not dangling. Although when you put the T-bolt clamps on, this thing should be pretty sturdy right there. But for the most part, that's the intake V-stack setup. Now he can't take off the headlight. This end right here has about maybe 2 inches. He can put a coupler on and then extend the V-stack out the headlight. But if he just takes off the headlight, this thing already points straight out, so it should get direct air. For the most part, he wanted a simple setup. This is a very simple setup, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, well, I mean, This is my V-stack. I'm gonna give him that 3-inch, and then he's gonna have to find his own clamps and everything to secure this into place. The sun has gone down. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up La PONDA and swap the suspension out. So I have all the suspension out of La PONDA. These are Takiko Blues with new speed yellow lowering springs. This is literally like the OG suspension setup before Koni and Grand Control setup. And I have to take it off with the LCA because this is 88 Type R style, and my function form, good old function form, is the 89 plus style LCA. So I do have the stock LCA I threw in the trunk of that car when I swapped over to those. But I'm gonna be rocking this for the time being because this ride's nice, like it sails, but when you hit a bump, it's like, ah, right? So I want to get rid of that because for as long as I'm gonna drive the car, I don't want to deal with that bounciness, you know, in the meantime. So I'm gonna swap over to my faithful function form. I've had this right here for about, I bought these in 2011. So 2011 to now, you guys do the math, I've had it for a long time. The front passenger, this one is slightly leaking, which, I mean, it is what it is. It's been over 10 years, but I'm gonna be rocking these for the time being. When I do get rid of La PONDA, I am gonna throw the Takiko new speed back in with the stock wheels. Because like I said, if I'm gonna own La PONDA for right now, I might as well make it look good, right? Especially because the meets are coming up and I want La PONDA to floss a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think with this car, because it's stock, I want to really lower it. I don't know how much more lower I can go with these, but I'm gonna try to lower La PONDA a good amount. I'm so used to having tire gaps, but I don't want tire gaps on La PONDA. So adjustments and install. All right, so this wasn't leaking before, but it's leaking now, and this shouldn't have slid off as easily as it did. Now, when I first bled the brakes, this was what was on it, and this needs to be changed out because that is probably the only reason why it's leaking. Probably gonna have to take care of this another day so I could go and order 2 of these brand new. I think if I hold the car long enough, I'm probably gonna change everything out. Trailing arm bushings gone, these camber bushings are gone, obviously LCAs are shot, this is shot. The drum itself though doesn't look too shabby, and it looks like it's been replaced at one point in time, except now it's completely drenched. It's crazy how much lowering the car and adding some wheels changed the way the car looks. La PONDA is looking freaking awesome. I definitely need a front lip. I might have to rob the one off of the red all-wheel drive CRX and get a different lip for that car, because we are getting different wheels for that car as well too. So I want to keep a stock lip on here and nothing too dramatic, you know what I mean? Like charge speed is really big. I don't want to put a big lip on this car, but I do definitely need to adjust the front, although the front is maxed out. I said I wanted to close the gap, but the front suspension is maxed out without touching the preload. Now, if I want to lower it more, I have to touch the preload. And if I touch the preload, I want to put extended top hats on it so we don't lose the ride quality. Now, this will work perfectly fine. The wheel's going to have to come back off anyways because we have to do the rear cylinder for the brakes, and we'll adjust the suspension accordingly. But right now it's pretty equal. La Ponda is looking awesome, and I'm happy. I'm happy that La Ponda is going to be in my possession for a little bit. But there's not much more to it, guys. Today was very simple: suspension, wheels, build an intake for Ryan. I already hit up Rodney and talked to him to talk to his brother about picking up the car. The car should be leaving here very soon, and we'll have the driveway cleared so we can bring that car on board once the package shows up, hopefully tomorrow. But I am going to wrap up the video right now. Kind of beat the sunlight a little bit, and I'm stoked about that. Got a lot of editing to do, a lot of planning to do, a lot of cleaning to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video a little bit, and if you guys are liking the way La Ponda is looking, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Sorry for my dirty hands. Also, if you guys want to stick around for more shenanigans here on the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.